Festival and Artisan Marketplace. This year was the 37th annual Arizona Renaissance Festival and Artisan Marketplace. Now, the thing that was really surprising was how well done the grounds are. The buildings are all themed for the Renaissance period. You can see they're brightly painted. They're all constructed there on site. They stay up year round, so they're nice and sturdy and well taken care of. One thing we found was that there were a lot of places to sit. So if you went and got food or you went and got some drinks and you just needed to sit down and have a place to rest, there's plenty of benches. Here you see some beautiful Guinness beer. I tried to capture the colors as it was settling, but didn't quite capture that as I wanted to. And here we're walking around, you see some more buildings.
Oh my gosh,
they're all
guys,
clearly marked, and there is a great map that you can get as you enter the festival.
Okay, do you see the King's Kitchen anywhere?
No, I think it's a little farther.
Okay.
Young miss, would you mind helping me? I seem to have dropped one and my back is in terrible shape. I can't pick it up myself. Oh, young man.
I understand better than I can speak it, but are you from
Now I'm just going to read off some of the information that is in the program guide. There are food purveyors, feast at the fair. So they have a long list of companies that are there offering food. And some of the names are the Jousting Wizards, and that is a pale ale with citrus tones. You can only find it at the fair. The other locations are called King's Kitchen and Pub, the Cappuccino Inn, the Cottage Bakery, the Chocolate Maker, Tudor Rose Pub, Mediterranean Fare, freshly made falafel and gyros with Greek salad, the Lancers Pub, Maria's Creamery, which features ice cream, sorbet, and Italian gelato ice cream sandwiches, Queen's Kitchen and Pub, the Old World Sausage Maker, Crown Pub, the Cottage Waffle Shop, Dancing Pig Pub,
Okay, there's a bakery.
Joust Kitchen and Pub, Pirates Kitchen and Pub, roving throughout the realm. This says, look for pathway carts offering champagne, cinnamon almonds and pecans, jerky, pickles, caramel apples, and nut rolls. The Piazza Pub and Transylvanian Treats. Now that is just a list of the food, but there is also a disclaimer at the bottom that product availability may result in changes to festival menu offerings. And there were a couple menu items that I had wanted to try that were not available. So just a heads up on that. Now this festival runs every year for 2 months. We went at the beginning of February, and the program says that it runs Saturdays, Sundays, and President's Day, open now through March 30th. So it is a long open window time of when the festival is running. As you can see while you're watching the video, a lot of people are in costume, mostly for the period, but there are some people that just kind of have a costume put together. hodgepodge, colorful, fun. Everybody's trying to dress up and look cute. Now, some of the artisan items that we saw, there were glass blowers, and they did an extensive demonstration. You'll see that during this video as well. And on the map, you will also see Piccolo Pony. That is a giant rocking horse. There's a children's playground that features a climbing structure and some slides. There is a Birds of Prey show. That was pretty cool. And let's see, on the program, it's also talking about the different locations that you'll see performances. For example, the Royal Pavilion, and it will say on this schedule, it says Fairhaven Morris Dancers, the Royals at Court, the Moral Compass Ticket to Paradise game, Children's Knighting Ceremony, Story Time with the Queen, and contest. So that's just an example of one stage and what that stage will be offering for the entertainment.
So he tried a Guinness, but it wasn't to his liking, so I had 2 Guinness.
Do they have mead?
No, just like normal beer.
Dang it, I want mead.
Did you want a drink?
What is that?
No, every place is different. One place only had beer, one place had frozen drink, this place has wine, beer, and
But they don't have mead?
No.
They don't have mead?
No.
yeah, we gotta find mead.
I don't want minor beer.
Yeah, I want to find mead too. Now, we read that it was here, or we just
It
hoping?
should be. We're hoping.
Read
The baskets are really nice.
As you will see, as you're watching the video, there was a sign at the different alcoholic beverage vendors that said 1 drink per person, but the lines moved really quickly and the pricing was not terrible. This small glass of mead, I believe it was about $7, and then the beer, which is equal to a pint, was I believe $8, so that was pretty decent pricing.
For mead.
What I thought was cool about this being a dedicated space is that the buildings are all there permanently. The pubs and such have like counter service, and then in like behind the scenes is where they have the kitchens. And then also around the grounds you see there's lots of trees, and this is in Arizona, so it does get very, very hot, so that they aren't going to be giant lush trees, but they did offer some shade. And the time of year that we went, which was the beginning of February, the weather was very moderate. You see a lot of people are wearing jackets or sweaters or wearing layers. And then as the sun came up, for me, I would take off layers. So I would have a lightweight jacket and take that off later in the day. And then you see different entertainers walking around. One thing that I thought was really cool too was they have a lot of people walking around. I believe they were wearing yellow shirts, and then a stick with a giant flag and a red like plus sign, like a cross on it for first aid. So if you needed some first aid, they were strolling around through the fairgrounds, so you could stop them in case you needed first aid. In the program, it does say that the festival was introduced in 1989, and it is home to 16 open air stages filled with music, dance, and comedy. It has a 50-acre artisan marketplace and a tournament arena for jousting nights on noble steeds. So that part was pretty cool. They had a jousting performance, and through the day, in the beginning of the day, they would have kind of like round 1, And then in the next round, it would be kind of like elimination, whoever might go on to the next round. And then at the end of the day, they would have the grand finale to see who is the winner of the tournament. The titles of the different tournaments in the King's Arena: the Jousters. The first round, a joust for royal favor. The second round, a tournament of champions. And then the third round of the day was a joust to the death. So you could pick to go to all of them. They are spaced out. I think each one was maybe 30 or 40 minutes. And then you could wander around and enjoy different parts of the festival and then come back for the next presentation.
No wonder you like that one I was telling you, like the red velvety with black.
That's one of my favorite colors.
That's a great combo. Really, you're nasty.
Especially if it's just red accents with black base. It looks the best in my opinion.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, here's your
Something like this, perhaps.
here's your knight's hat. Conquistador.
Oh, those aren't conquistadors.
Oh, this is right. And I almost made it if we got more fries.
Look at Twigs and Berries cod pieces. I love it.
Look at adornment for the endowed. That's you.
But it's cod pieces. Twigs and berries, get it?
I do want to see if someone has cool earrings. But we'll see.
We did see vendors that were offering a lot of different things that could be used for costume pieces. There were vendors selling chainmail, vendors selling dresses, bustiers, headpieces. There was a booth called Squire Attire, so that would be more for little kids. That was really cute. And then there also was a stand or a vendor that had a spot where you could make your own knife. So you go in there and you pound the metal and make the knife while you're there that day. So that was really cool.
They have bread bowls.
And then
at the entrance.
I'm trying to think what other kind of vendors I saw. Oh, they'll do your hair, or they had jewelry that you could attach like to your ear, like a little wrap, or headpieces, crowns, and stuff like that, and shields, just all kind of different stuff to add to your costume. Or also, before you enter into the festival, there was an area where you could rent costumes. It seems like that might be a do it ahead type of situation. So if somebody would be interested in something like that, they would want to look up and see about renting a costume there.
I must have washed this one.
Oh. Daddy can make his own knife.
I don't want to do that. I feel like it would take forever.
And if that doesn't work, you paint radical or leather or a piece of lace, and you trim the back if you want to pinch really tight. It's like... no way to attack him, but that's exactly what I said. I said I was checking to see if male or female. You tell us.
Bunch of unicorns today. We got unicorn pony rides. So we ride on a unicorn.
So as you can see, there is a lot to see at the festival. Next year, we're going to plan on going for 2 days. A lot of the entertainment we didn't even see because there's just so much to do and see, and we also ate a lot of the different foods. So another one of the bits of information from the program, the Middleshire stage offers a presentation called London Broil, and it says juggling well done. And then Zilch the Tory Stellar, comic confusion. And then Hey Nunny Nunny, silly songs of counseling. And then some of them have a marking on them that says LC. Oh, it says schedule may be subject to change, and LC means loose cannon, and it says parental guidance suggested. So that might be a part of the program that you don't bring the little ones to. Now, another area, the Falconer's Heath, they offer entertainment such as tartanic bagpipes for breakfast, Adam Crack, a fire whip show. Now, I did see part of that, and that was really cool. He had a whip, like a old Western style whip that was on fire, and he would crack the whip and do different type of tricks and stuff with the whip. And then at the same area, the Falconer's Heath, the ancient art of falconry. And then that each of these shows is going on throughout the day. So they have little presentation throughout the day at the same stage. So you would be able to catch it multiple times or see one show and then go to a different show. And, you know, in case you miss seeing it, then you can check the program and there are multiple presentations of the same show. When we did arrive, they did have like a welcome presentation where they were doing the trumpets and welcoming everybody to the fair. And then I see in the program that when the gates are closing at 5:45, they have a closing gate fare thee well. So they'll do like a closing for the day type of presentation as well. So that's pretty cool to see. One of the things that we tried out, and you'll see it at the end of the video, so hang around and watch for that. And also like and subscribe if you are enjoying this content. Subscribing is free. You just have to click that little button and then you'll get, you'll have a notification whenever there's new content. But one of the things that we tried out, and it was very delicious, was the, I'm trying to find it in the program, Transylvania treats, European chimney cakes. And so what that is like a sweet dough that's wrapped around a wooden spindle, and then it's baked over coals. And when it comes off of the spindle, or you roll it into hot, it's hot from getting baked, and then you roll it into the topping. So the customers are able to select the topping that they want, and then when the hot dough is cooked and rolled into the topping, it melts onto the dough. We opted for the cinnamon sugar, and it was amazing. It was like crispy and crunchy and sweet and cinnamony, and it was delicious. So stick around to the end of the video so you could see that.
From the glass, it will expand, and a bubble will naturally form. So here it goes. Watch closely. There it is. Yeah, sure. All right, so Sir Dylan's going to blow this up as big as he can with one breath of air. Go for it, Dylan. So this glass that Sir Dylan has just taken out of our 2,000 degree furnace about 30 seconds ago is now cool enough to touch. It's fine. It's cool to the touch now, and it does. It looks like plastic. Yeah, it's very thin, and you can see it. This thickness of glass is very flexible. Glass has an inherent flexibility that you don't see most of the time.
Oh, wow.
Windows or something. So I'm going to do that same thing, but you can't see it because of the color. So you got to trust me. It's happening. So I'll allow this mass of glass now to cool slightly before adding more clear glass over it. If this bit of glass is too hot, too malleable, when I put it back in the furnace to get more clear glass, it'll just melt and drip all of this color glass into our clear furnace and ruin the whole thing. So we want it to be stiff enough that it's nice and sturdy, but not so cold that when I put it back in the furnace it cracks or explodes. And we have the same problem. So there's a nice sweet spot of about 100 to 200 degree window before we go together. And I'll come around right now and you can kind of see the little swirls that are created in the glass. A little bit of spray. You're going to see a lot more towards the end. So, how hot is the glass? This right now is like 1,400 degrees, more or less. We want it to be right around 1,200 before I stick it back in the furnace. That's a nice range for it to be in, 11 to 1,200 degrees. I can tell that in a variety of ways. I can look at the color of the glass. As it heats up, it will glow more. I can feel how much the glass is moving based on how much resistance to my turning I can feel. And if all else fails, I can do what you just saw me do, and just stick my hand in. Like, yeah, that's 1,250. Scratch that nice on the other.
Oh, damn.
Whoa, what are these? So I'm using this wooden scooping kind of looking tool. It's called a block because it's carved from a block of wood. Again, super creative. Just using it to smooth and shape the clear glass and distribute it evenly across this layer of color that we put on there. And the block is soaked in water. And that water creates a barrier of steam in between the glass and the wood. It prevents it from sticking to the wood, which would be very bad. This steam barrier, in physics it's known as the Leidenfrost effect. Any physicists here? Good, it's known as the Leidenfrost effect. You can see it if you've ever been cooking with a hot skillet and you drop some water in the pan and it kind of beads up and dances around without evaporating. Same exact thing. It's creating steam underneath the water droplets, just like this is creating steam between the glass and the block. So now we can begin the process of inflating, expanding this piece, and shaping it to make a picture. What are you telling me? So Sir Dylan here, a quick note on the demonstration. Sir Dylan here is acting for this demo. He's playing the role of an assistant. The guy that's holding the pipe, sitting down at the bench making the piece, is known as the gaffer. Gaffer just means boss. Everybody else would be considered an assistant. Now, Dylan here is not really an assistant. He's just playing one for this demo because we trade off. So if you come back at 12:30, you'll see Sir Dylan be the gaffer, and I will be the literally assistant. Go ahead and look. And now, Sir Dylan is adding a bit of air as I'm shaping the glass. And I can direct how the bubble is expanding so that it makes the shape that I want. Ideal. Awesome. From the pipe later on down the line. Eventually we will need to remove all the glass from the blowpipe, so it's a pitcher and not a pitcher on a stick. And we remove the glass by breaking it. We want it to break in a nice, controlled, even, clean manner. So we create this little constriction which will concentrate the stress, kind of like scoring the glass a little bit.
Is this your full-time job?
Yes, this is my full-time job. That's what I do for a living. I feel very grateful to be able to do what I love most for a living. Or rather, I'm very grateful to do something I used to love for a living. No, this is absolutely what we love to do more than anything else in the world. And we feel very fortunate to be able to do it and to share the craft with all you fine folks. So thank you for coming out to watch our show and support us. I really appreciate that. Oh, sure, yeah. Yeah, anytime you see something you like, or I say something funny, feel free to let us know. A little applause or a
We're
song.
waiting.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm sure that was lovely. Dylan and I are millennials, so we love constant praise and attention. So we're just go ahead and, let it out. Yes, yeah, we made this girl. Yep. The insulation is a combination of ceramic fiber material called cracks for a high temperature passable refractory insulation. Or magic. Whatever you want to do. Alright, go for it. Alright, off. Big picture, Mark.
All right.
How much is that going to shrink from hot working temperature to finished gold?
How much does glass cost? This one right here? Well, we'll decide that after we see if it doesn't break or not. That will heavily impact the price.
How much does it shrink?
How much does it shrink? Depends on how cold it is. Sorry. It doesn't. Alright, first demo, I always start to lose my voice, so right about now, it's going to sound like I'm going through puberty. Go ahead.
That because it's shrinking?
How many pieces did I make in a year? Depends on the year, depends on the piece. Thousands. Go ahead, Luke. Off. Right. On, Luke. Off, everybody. us are based here. I do a couple Ren Fairs around the country. This is our primary spot. There are a couple of these cycles. Select stick on. No, I believe filming happens right around now. So we're here. Also, whatever contract you sign to be on that show, they own you forever. So I don't think I necessarily want that. All right, so the bottom half of our picture is pretty much done. We're going to need to work on the upper half, which is still attached to the blowpipe. So we're going to break it free from the blowpipe. But first we'll attach another metal iron to the bottom of it. This is called the punty. That's with a P. Maybe it's not like that. There you go. And the punty, in Italian it just means little point. So the Sidone's going to make a little point of glass that will affix to the bottom of this piece, break it free, flip it around, keep working it. Stop. Give me 1 second. So if I've done everything properly, a little tap on the pipe. There's some water and then a tap on the pipe. Breaks it free.
Here we are going into the tournament arena, and that was really cool because if you were interested in getting souvenirs, they have flags, I think they had hats and little shields, I think, I'm not sure, but that was really cool because you could be there and cheer on your favorite knight and see which one wins the tournament, and then also take home a souvenir.
I want that meat on a stick.
I was gonna say, like, don't talk to them. They're on our side. I'll be right back. Watch my side. Watch my side.
I'm so excited.
Come back. Come back.
Ladies, lords, and gentlemen, please rise up out of your seats and greet with your loudest voices where Royal Majesty is choosing arbiters, your Princess Margaret and Princess Wilhelmina with a hearty huzzah.
Sit down. Really, monarchy?
Be at your ease and sit you down. No lights, it's time for Rage Drop Color! Look at how they hold themselves up. Are you ready to take that? And now, as we near the center, they cross into Old Town. Arizona here, and competitors. Hail, artists. Hail and love that noble competitors. And welcome to you, California. Oh, Lady Chivalry. Thank you, good princesses. Indeed, gentles, I am Countess Cordelia of Suffolk. This is my steed, Jasmine, and I am chosen to marshal the field as your Lady of Chivalry. Now it is my honor to go home and introduce your champion knights. There are two teams gathered to this field, riding for this entire half year. May I present the order of Griffin and Son?
I vote for the black horse with the black cape.
You have the order of the Moon and Lion. Now, each of your teams have two competing knights, a war games competitor and a jousting combatant. For the Griffin and Son, your gaming knight is Sir Wilfred, the Baron of Blackburn. Welcome to you, Wilfred. Jousting combatants in burgundy and gold, he's Sir Harrison, the Duke of Arcadia. Welcome, Sir Harrison, and your steed Elliot. And finally, in black and gold, he's Sir Maximilian. Ready for heavy jousting combat. Maximilian and Sir Edison, I ask you, sirs, to clear the field for one-on-one competition. Retrieve your helmets and prepare yourselves. We'll summon you right back to joust. We are looking for a full paraded block. Implement onward and show off past the end of the tilt rail. First to ride, it's Moultrie, the Baron of Blackburn. Sir Moultrie takes Victor to the court.
I have to tell you a secret.
Line up process.
I really don't like it.
Jerome will prepare to ride next for us to sing.
That's not a secret. I'm not even a lawyer.
Just routine with his team. They turn next. The block is out ready. Moultrie, the field is yours.
I'm looking. Before you say anything else, I want you to know I hate you.
Well, you can feel the tension rising. And lucky for them,
I will kiss your head like I kissed that block.
now, gentlemen, lucky for us, there is another test to solve the aggression of the beast. Sir Edgeron. Now, I think there's a lot of different kinds of tension out here. Now, we have bullseye rings prepared for your knights to test their accuracy. 3 rings in one that decrease in size as we near the center. The course is yours, Walter, at your leisure. There are 2 rings taken. That is 2 points to Walter. Let's see how you ride, gentlemen.
Let's do it, my friend!
Now, ladies, taking forward to the door. One more test before we summon back the jousting combatants. Edgeron and Walter, turning to the raising their hands to signal that he's ready to charge. Here he goes, gentles. He turns. Let's see him strike Edgeron. My words, look at this. Do you see how the rings don't go all the way down the mats? That's because it's a perfect bullseye! That's 3 points for Edgeron! My friends want you to rest your steeds and listen to me. So mounted for Walter, here we go. Thank you for your displays. Now I turn my attention to the left side of Czechoslovakia and Maximilian the Earl of Reagan. Welcome back to the field, sirs. Your jousting scores will be as such. Your knights can earn 1 point if they strike their opponent's shield. They'll take 2 points for sending that shield front to the ground. And your highest accolades here are 3 points if you impale that shield upon your lats and parade it all the way past the end of the rail, just like the block target. Gentlemen, do you agree to your scoring system? Very well then, sirs. To your ends, it's time to joust! These shields slide into a bracket on their breastplate. This leaves their hands free for complete control of their speed and their So that's again, armed and returning to his end of the list. And Madison does the same with his half of the
Sparkles, we have one oyster for you whenever you're ready. Woo, yeah, that's right, one oyster. Not the smallest unicorn. So tiny.
Good people, please file in as close as you can. We want to fill all the space for our friends.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Right. How we all feeling? Feeling good. Seeing some mermaids. Happy to see it. Yes, mermaids, mermaids, mermaids. We currently have Sparkles. Guys, if you could please condense a little bit, we want to make sure.
After that, it gets extremely dangerous. With precision, I will take out each one of those targets one by one. Show in 15 minutes. Each one of these squares.
There's a free circus show in 15 minutes.
If that sword goes to the left, incorporate left arm, goes out to the right, we'll take out the left. Basically, we're trying to tell you something. If this goes well, you guys get a good show. If this goes wrong, you're going to get a great show. If this goes horribly wrong, I need you guys to do the kindness, please. Put down the cameras and dial 911. Walk away and forget what you saw. I do not want to end up on TikTok again.
Again.
By the way, for those of you that want to follow me on social media, all you have to do is go to the link show on Facebook, Instagram, Tinder, Grindr, Plenty of Fish. Christian people, farmers only, my only man. Yeah, don't get excited about that last one, which is me and cat something like this. Now I am going to grab the sword. I do have one last thing. Kind of a safety message, so listen up. The Lord and ladies, this is life. This is also the reason why this is a dangerous time. That's the moment. This is about to go over away from that heart, reaching over, and down to my stomach. Like I said, right here, actually stand into that. If the accident should happen, I need each and every one of you to do the right thing. I need you to walk up, drop a 50 this in my life. I don't care what you say, that's another. This right here is the one that did next, that's where you guys go next. Up here, it's going to go by extremely quick because I do not want this in my body any longer than it has to be. So, with that being said, as it stands right now, out of 8 some odd million people on this planet,
They have gnome adoptions today. Yeah. These are the boots everybody has that I want.
No. I always like those are from the front.
Oh, these are so nice.
I love that.
That gray's nice.
What's up? Not much.
Oh my gosh, these mannequins are so
Oh, these are so cool.
Did you see our new waterfall display right there?
wow, Barbie dress.
I thought it was an attachment.
Oh, see, this is where I got my
Oh.
There's yummy.
Windwalker moccasins. Did you say there's another booth?
There was another booth up there. Dust and the sun.
That's how
It's not heavy like gear. It's just, it's lighter.
Yeah, right.
Because they're usually, if we go somewhere or another,
No, whatever you guys want.
What flavor are you guys doing?
And then if you wanted to, after you order, if you needed to wait somewhere else, then I'll just.
Man, they probably can't keep up because they went viral on TikTok.
Mondtak hogy 12 van,
Just a cinnamon sugar, please.
Thank you. And then that's gonna be your token for pickup, and our pickup line just starts right over here.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Go ahead.
Hi. What can we get going for you?
What are the toppings you have on it?
So, granulated maple sugar with real bacon in it. Alright, what's gonna be 13? No, it's fine. 87 is gonna be your change. Usually, like the first half hour, I would have had problems with that.
What flavor are you waiting on, sir? Sure, gonna take that token from you. Thank you.
Akkor sokkal könnyebb lesz. Sokkal könnyebb lesz, mint a
Burning myself on camera.
Okay, go ahead.
Pause. Oh yeah.